Imagine being bombarded for over 20 years by cometary impacts in your city. There wouldn't be much left. But it started relatively small, and mostly bombarded the ice shelves and the eastern seaboard of the Americas, many chunks falling into the Atlantic Ocean, causing tsunamis. But there was at one point a greater chunk that came through the atmosphere, the primary body of the comet, that finally penetrated the atmosphere and struck in the Atlantic Ocean, gouging out a crater in the ocean floor, and caused massive tsunamis in all directions, radiating out from the Atlantic, tsunamis at least 300 feet high. This is the obliteration, the final obliteration of the idea of Atlantis, cultures on the eastern seaboards of North, Central, and South America, tsunamis that struck the western seaboards of Europe and Africa and into the Mediterranean. And this is the beginning of your legendary flood of Noah. The idea also is that in those ancient times before the final destruction, since there were many cometary impacts and since they could observe the master comet arcing through the sky before it ever hit, they understood by plotting its trajectory, and especially after some of the fragments began to impact the Earth, that their time was running out. Many of them fled into other areas to preserve their culture, their knowledge, their civilization, going into South America, going into some parts of Central America, going into parts of Africa, parts of Europe, and all the way into the beginnings of the culture that became Egypt, bringing their knowledge, bringing their technology, their architecture into the understanding of what it took to build the Great Pyramids.
This is the voice of Rayon, a representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command speaking to you. For many years you have seen us as lights in the skies. We speak to you now in peace and wisdom, as we have done to your brothers and sisters all over this, your planet Earth. We come to warn you of the destiny of your race and your world so that you may communicate to your fellow beings the course you must take to avoid the disasters which threaten your world and the beings on our worlds around you. This is in order that you may share in the Great Awakening as the planet passes into the new age of Aquarius. The new age can be a time of great peace and evolution for your race, but only if your rulers are made aware of the evil forces that can overshadow their judgments. Be still now and listen, for your chance may not come again. All your weapons of evil must be removed. The time for conflict is now past, and the race of which you are a part may proceed to the higher stages of its evolution if you show yourselves worthy to do this. You have but a short time to learn to live together in peace and goodwill. Small groups all over the planet are learning this, and exist to pass on the light of the dawning new age to you all. You are free to accept or reject their teachings, but only those who learn to live in peace will pass to the higher realms of spiritual evolution. Hear now the voice of Rilon, a representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command speaking to you. Be aware also that there are many false prophets and guides operating in your world. They will suck your energy from you, the energy you call money, and will put it to evil ends, giving you worthless dross in return. Your inner divine self will protect you from this. You must learn to be sensitive to the voice within that can tell you what is truth and what is confusion, chaos, and untruth. Learn to listen to the voice of truth which is within you, and you will lead yourselves onto the path of evolution. This is our message to our dear friends. We have watched you growing for many years, as you too have watched our lights in your skies. You know now that we are here, and that there are more beings on and around your Earth than your scientists admit. We are deeply concerned about you and your path towards the light, and we will do all we can to help you. Have no fear. Seek only to know yourselves and live in harmony with the ways of your planet Earth. We of the Ashtar Galactic Command thank you for your attention. We are now leaving the planes of your existence. May you be blessed by the supreme love and truth of the cosmos.
We are the Yale Shonaya.